In the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black. In the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black. Imagine that, a future that's super black. Long as your skin brown, your superpowers intact. What would your powers be? Just hope it ain't super whack. Spatial manipulation, create a portal that's black. Maybe just super speed, time travel to run it back. Or cheat manipulation to keep my spirit intact. As I encounter evils the world face, demons the world makes, I'm needed the world at stake. Rest in peace to Chadwick, they killed all the Black Panthers. Told us white lies, I still marvel at black answers. Suits in DC, pray it lead to a civil war. It ain't no Justice League, what's the need to be civil for? Propelled like the juggernaut, it's clear ain't no stopping this. The world in grave danger, who can stop the apocalypse? They killed all the heroes, the new ones don't really care. But if you need me, put your fist up in the air. Yeah, in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black. In the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black.
Hey everybody, we're back with another episode of Blurred's Eye View. I am your man on the wall, Chris Fury. I am also the king of the north, apparently, so I am also the Papa Bear of the blurred world. And as Black Spartan says, I need a longer name tag. But thank you for tuning in. For everybody that's watching, thank you for showing your support on the YouTube channel, on the Facebook channel, and on Instagram. Continue to do so. If it is your first time here, thank you. You will not be disappointed. Show your love on all those channels that I just mentioned, as well as always press record, which you can go through on Amazon, Fire, and Roku TV. And shout out to our affiliate, Otaku Noir, the #1 blurred mystery box company, and we are a proud affiliate of said company. So show your love by going there. Use Blurred's Eye View for your checkout code, and you get free shipping. You won't be disappointed in any of the content that they have. But let's get this thing going. Let's start it off with Lady Mandalore.
Well, hello, good evening, everybody. How are you doing today?
How are you? How's your neck? I know you had a thing.
I can look. You saw it.
Yes.
Look. Oh, I could do a whole thing.
See,
I got all this back.
A captain pays attention to his crew. That's right. And apparently, according to Cinematic Assassin, the crew pays attention to the captain.
Factuals.
Quite. So thank you. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad you're doing better. So that's good to know. That's really good to know. I hate it. I'm like, good Lord, she still has a stinking ice pack. What did?
Yeah, nah, B man. I don't. So I'm about to quit my job, so that'll fix it up real quick.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me give you this because why not? It's only fair. Here we go.
Beyonce inspired me.
Well, consider the fact that you're out there in New York, Lady Mandalore has taken up bounty hunting since it looks like the apocalyptic zombie apocalypse out there. So why not? Has it cleared up out there?
It is markedly improved. Markedly improved. My eyes do not sting from just walking outside anymore.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was concerning. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
As I said,
the air was not an option.
Yeah. This is not COVID all over again. It was like, yeah, we don't need that noise. Man, next up we had Lainey. I think she dropped back in. She probably it's the Transformers again. Damn scroll.
It is.
So for those who didn't see you, because I didn't put it up live because it's the mouse, I was able to access some files and see the oh, there she is. Here, let's pull her up. What's going on, Lainey? Yeah, speaking of the devil. It was the scroll. I know. I had access to files, and I got to see the first. Well, if you were backstage, you got to see the first 5 minutes of Secret Invasion. So I couldn't show that live because you need a passcode and the mouse and
no.
And
real. Y'all ain't cool.
I don't think Uncle Sam Jackson would approve of me I don't need that kind of heat. I don't need that. Kind
Although
it was so funny because I was listening to it, I was like, "Oh, I didn't know I was watching," and all of a sudden, I heard scrolls, and I was like, "What?"
Excuse me?
and then we look down, and Lady was
I
on.
was washing dishes. I was like, "Wait, what?"
I'm like, let me put this. I came. You saw me leave, come back, leave, come back.
Right? Oh, it seemed like we all. You know what, Safari?
Safari
If I get some of the money, I'm okay with that.
Oh my God. We're gonna go ahead and get this in. Cinematic Assassins in the building. What's going on? Will be what the devil.
Hey. I just realized that y'all have allowed La Familia to slip by. We have not actually discussed Fast X on this here platform.
No.
And I think y'all are just racist against us follically challenged brothers.
Wait a minute. One, I haven't gone to see it yet.
Jason
Statham,
Statham,
one high five, Chris.
The Rock, Vin Diesel,
all of us.
Ty Rizzle.
I'm good.
At this
Ty
point,
Rizzle,
every
we call him
time
Ty
I was like,
Rizzle?
I gotta choose.
Black Tie. If you know, you know what I mean.
Here's the thing. I've never seen a Fast X or Fast Furious movie in the theaters. Period. Never.
Oh wow.
I've seen Hobbs and Shaw in the theater, but I have not seen a Fast Furious franchise in the theater.
Okay.
Oh,
I've watched them, but I've never watched them in the theater.
Look at the disappointment on Will's face.
He was just like, "How did look?" After
Santa Claus is
9,
dead.
when they took a whole Ferrari or Fiero out in outer space, I'm like, you know what?
I'm gonna get off here.
listen, that was a mistake. That was them smelling themselves a little too much. It's like it was funny when we all said it'd be funny if they did it. Then when they did it, it's like, hey, you weren't supposed to. That wasn't an actual plot point.
Well, but, on that note, we got Black Spartan in the building. I was waiting for it to hit.
Yeah.
There it is. The other is like, I can't believe I work on this ship with this guy.
I can't say nothing because I'm with Will on that one. It wasn't supposed to actually be a thing. It's like y'all ain't supposed to listen to us and say when we want to see two homeboys in outer space again. We didn't really need to see it.
We didn't need to see it that first time.
But y'all spoke it into existence. That's how that works.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's why y'all have 10 goddamn movies. I'm sure somebody somewhere said.
Hey, we got 2 more coming, baby.
Exactly.
Fact. And for you, Lady Mandalore, yeah, you were. This is for you were living in.
She was living in Spider-Man.
Yeah, that was Spider-Man PS1. That all day.
I couldn't take credit.
It wasn't fun.
I couldn't take credit for that post. New Yorkers always say they want the smoke.
There it is.
Like I said, we still here, baby. We still here. What you want?
I'm
dead ass and everything, my guy. What the fuck?
I'm not. I didn't. I'm just the messenger.
You trying to play New York, baby? Don't do that here. We don't do that. We don't like that thing here.
Well, y'all are also the Knicks.
Island.
Yeah. Since we talking about New York, I just real quick rap break. Y'all remember on the Welcome to Atlanta remix when Diddy challenged Al Qaeda and said that they was building 4 more new towers?
Mm-hmm.
Epic moment in history.
I'm glad he didn't talk about the Knicks, so I'll take that.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
I legit thought he's gonna go for the next like 95. You know what I'm saying? Pick and rolls and something like that.
Let me get our guest here. Let me get our guest here. Our guest tonight is Wendell Smith. He's known as Scorp King, costuming, dope brother. They say if I'm a Papa Bear, I guess he's the uncle. I don't know. But we're gonna bring him in right quick. What's going on, man?
Man, I'm just cracking up here because it is a New York thing now because Brooklyn's in the house.
Hey!
What's good, y'all? Chris, what's good, fam?
I'm gonna give it to you. That's Wendell's my friend.
Yeah, and Uncle's good as long as nobody else is calling me daddy because because I got 3 already. I don't want no more.
He said you don't want no more.
If I collect any more, I'll get in trouble with the spouse.
Man, what's happening with you, man? Like last time, man, we haven't seen each other in almost a year.
We haven't seen each other in about a year. Yeah, I think the last time we saw each other was at BlurCon.
Yeah, we hung out. Yeah, you and Aaliyah had got me turned out on soul food burgers, which
bruh,
I'm still
raving for vegan food. It don't taste like vegan food.
It don't. It really don't. I was just like, this tastes like my daddy's burger. Hold on.
Right?
I wanted to run back downstairs and be like, yo, what did you put in this? I need to know.
Yo, bro, wait until you have his bacon, egg, and cheese. That's no bacon, no eggs, no real bacon, no real eggs, no real cheese.
I am willing to allow that because
that John had me like Harlequin 2.
That is high praise.
Second Harlequin movie.
Oh my god! So yeah, just all the slow motion and everything else. Like,
jumping over cars trying to catch the sandwich. Like,
oh man! Before we get into the news, you have a special announcement. You have a special event that's coming. Talk to them about it.
Because folks that do know me know I was associated with another org in the past, but January 1st that changed. I'm now actually doing my own thing because I'm gonna put it like this: I retire in like 6 years from the federal government. Well, 5.5 now. And I'm
the
like,
countdown is real. The
countdown is real. And I'm like, you know what? I need to go ahead and have my own thing going. So end of January, beginning of February, I started the first of 4 companies that I'm going to be, I'll say stick with the first 4. First of 4 companies that I'm going to be running. And pretty much through that company, Ohio H Enterprises, I'm going to be running my first unaffiliated fashion show at TCon this July.
Nice.
So Noodles from TCon, she hit me up around January 1st, January 2nd. We was doing the whole Happy New Year thing, and then she was like, "Hey, I've got some space at TCon if you want to use it." Huh? Okay. All right. I'll think of something to do and I'll hit you back. I'm like, you want a fashion show? I'll run the fashion show for you. So here it is.
Nice.
I've seen some of the fashion shows that's been thrown recently, and shout out to all the cosplayers that's volunteering and being a part of this thing.
Well, that's the key thing right now, because I need cosplayers to go ahead and help your boy out.
Well, you heard it here first. So tell them how can they sign up? Where can they sign up?
They can take that second part of my name right there, the Ohio H Enterprises, put it together, add a .com to it, go to the website, and sign up.
There you go.
Boom.
TCon.
It's as simple as that. And if you want to be a model, it's the same thing. Put them 2 together, hit .com, go to the website, and sign up.
Mm-hmm.
Ta-da.
And so when does this take place?
July 22nd.
July 22nd. So it's right around the corner. July. Yeah. If June was a heavy month for movies, July is going to be a heavy month for cons.
July is going to be bananas for cons, because I think there's a big one every damn weekend.
Yes.
I've been packing since May.
Nix is in the building. What's happening, brother Nix? Brother Nix. Me and him have been in private conversation about some stuff. Me and Nix have a thing about reveals. So we go like in the corner and talk about it. We're like, yo, did you? And he like, yeah, that's right. Damn. What? It's like it's a whole thing with us. So but shout out to Nix, man. He just hit me up on his low. He was like, yo. And I said, did you? Mm-hmm. Fuck. So
It just be like that, man.
It do. But see, this is what I love about our community because it's like it's actually a family union. It's a family union, and we know who we talk and we joke and we laugh. Like shout out to the cousins down there at HNIC. They doing big things down there.
It was cutting up last night.
I
believe it. I don't know what happened.
I believe it. I believe it. He said, "Oh, hey, the birthday was down. I never see. There you go.
Word.
There's the love.
We're
right
gonna
there.
do something. We're gonna do something big again soon, real soon.
There's the love right there. So
something about a barbershop.
Look at Lynn. Hey, Lynn.
Hey, Lynn.
Lynn's really been blowing it up on the model tip. Like, it's very rare I see someone cosplay, but then it's modeling, and is in everything she's modeling. It's like you'd never know.
Mm-hmm.
You were like, it's cosplay? No, it's his model. It's the color schemes, everything. Lynn doing big things out there. So yeah, shout out to Lynn, man.
There's reasons behind why I do this stuff. Wait, actually, can I say shit on here?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I don't have to mute my marine mouth.
No. The sacred seven, the whole nine, that whole thing.
Just be yourself. Just be yourself.
Cool. Sometimes it's hard to stop not say motherfucker,
Oh yeah. Yeah, barbershop. Like we look. It's a thing. It's a thing with us. It's like you get in and then you're just like, it's literally the blurred community with the right circles. It's literally it's time to go home already.
Man.
Damn.
Yep. Look,
that's
messing around with Wendell, Aaliyah, and then we went to go see Kurt and the crew. I swear to God, I got back to my hotel room. It was damn near 4 a.m.
Yeah, and then got back up at 7.
Yeah,
got back up at 7 because I don't sleep past 6 o'clock.
Yeah, and that's I was
at 7. I'm like, yo, what the? This is right.
They were like, everybody like, you cool? I'm like, yeah, I'm just 10 minutes down the street. I'm fine. Because the whole time I'm like, I'm looking at the clock on the computer on the dashboard. I'm like, I could have stayed another hour.
Bro.
Wrestling with it, man. Just wrestling with it. Brother Wendell.
Yes.
We're getting ready to get into a little bit of news. Then we're gonna get into our content. You want to stick around and talk with us?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
I can fool for a little while longer. All I was doing was watching SWAT any damn way. I mean, you can only get but so much of Shamar Moore. In a day.
Wait a minute. Speak for yourself, sir. Pause.
I'm
with you. I'm here to support you. Us.
The captain, yes.
Wait, so I understand what Wendell's saying. She can watch SWAT all day. I got a solid 2 episodes.
See, I'm on episode like number 4 because I've been watching since like early afternoon.
Ooh, just taking time. Yeah. You taking his time with it. Yeah. All right, so let's touch on the news a little bit. So we are 6 weeks in of the writer strike that is going on right now. SAG-AFTRA has also decided to put up their foot in the door basically today, actually. But a lot of people who wasn't there for the fall of 2007 don't know what's going to happen.
Sweet
if this
summer
continues.
child.
Jesus.
Hard times.
Cruel summer, I'm going to tell you. So for those who don't know, this generally is what happens. This is the effect that a strike, a writer strike and an actor strike can have on entertainment as a whole. We're 6 weeks in, so we're well over a month, which it doesn't even feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't feel that way. The box office numbers are looking really good right now. Looking like we're nearing close to 4 billion. According to Deadline, we're is nearing 4 billion. If this continues, we could have COVID redo.
Yeah.
All over.
The cliff is coming.
Hold on to your butts.
Yep.
Yeah.
The cliff is coming.
Oh
It's
yeah,
gonna
God,
happen.
yeah. Tafari knows. Rest in peace, heroes. Yes.
Mhm.
No, that was a rough summer.
Mhm.
This affects a lot of stuff, obviously. If a film or TV show has not already been shot, completed, done, and in the can, it's not going to be.
Mhm.
You better go read a book.
Go read a book.
Mhm.
If I were the people that's dealing with the box office numbers and dealing with the movie releases, because as you know, now that streaming's a big player in the game, the movies are staying in the theater much less. It used to be 3, maybe 4 months. It's barely 3 months at this point. You're lucky if you get that. In this month alone, Jesus, June has been crazy with release, and it hasn't ended yet. We're not even done.
We still got.
It hasn't been 2 weeks.
It hasn't
Not even 10 days.
Yeah, we've gotten The Little Mermaid, we've gotten Fast X, we got Guardians to kick this whole thing off, but then we got Fast X, then we got what was after that?
Transformer this weekend.
Spider-Man last weekend, Transformers this weekend. Next weekend
next weekend is Flash.
Next weekend is Flash. Next weekend, I think is Indiana Jones the end of this month, or is that in July?
July.
I think it's
July.
those in this month.
Yeah,
whatever.
You got the Blackening that's happening the same weekend as the Flash is releasing, which it's the Boogeyman dropped. There's a lot of movies that's getting released, and it's now you got to ask yourself, if you're a person who's in the hierarchy of movie releases and when to say when and whatever, do you keep your stuff in longer because your people are on strike? And if you're trying to make,
sorry, go ahead.
No. What, I want to see what you say.
I'm saying you as a person that's supposed to sell your movie rights to whatever streaming service. You hold them motherfuckers for ransom. You run their pockets. I'm just saying they got it because they clearly not paying their writers.
Yeah,
y'all got the money.
That part.
Run me my coins. Run me my coins.
Yeah, Tafari, you're right. He says Mario was on its way to be a #1 animated movie, but Nintendo goofed up the home release, and now it hit stores a week early.
Yep.
But it probably wouldn't matter because Spider-Man was going to unseat that anyway.
Spider-Man was going to dethrone that when it came out, so that was bound to happen.
It's nothing against the Mario movie. It's just that's what it is.
We was waiting on this one.
Like the people were lined up for Spider-Man. They were waiting for Miles. So right now the theatrical releases, they're kind of a prize commodity at this point. They're just kind of waiting. And if you're smart, pay your writers. Jesus, they're asking for like 3%. I think it's 3%. They're asking, pay them. And fix their thing with the streaming, because that sucks. When you find out like that, you take it for granted. But when you find out like behind the scenes, when you find out like, yo, you get paid flat rate, done. Doesn't matter if it came out last year, 2 years ago, whatever, and it's still on the docket. You don't get it. You don't get residuals.
Basically the essential workers of the entertainment industry.
Pretty much.
Yep. And without them, there would be nothing. So I don't understand what the big fuss is about. Like, stop it.
The actors get that.
Pay stars like $50 million and all that stuff, but you can't pay writers. Stop it.
It's a simple thing. Pay them. You're gonna wind up paying them anyway. I mean, at the end of every strike, it's always the same. You're going to cave.
Exactly.
It just depends on how much you're willing to deal with it. Either you do a little, you can pay a little, you pay a lot, but it's still gonna cost.
It depends on who's doing the caving, because these people are not getting. They're all right. They're already not getting paid, but now they're not getting paid for real. If they're not getting some kind of supplement income or just help or handouts from other people, family, friends to carry them.
I'm sure there'll be some that'll cross that line, but overall, it's like the only way you're gonna get them to cave is that you got to hit them in their pockets first. You got to attack the money.
Yeah. The bad thing about it is they're not even asking for what inflation would cover.
Yeah,
hit them for like 10-15%, not 3 or 4.
Facts.
Right.
Facts.
Right.
Now on the back end here, this is crazy. The Directors Guild of America just got approved for a new film and television contract.
Of course they did. I'm
not saying they don't deserve it. It's just, you said what?
The richer get richer and the poor get fucked over now.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. That's,
Alexa, play Donald Glover. This is America.
please. This is a sad state of affairs when you see, and let me see what they voted unanimously tonight to approve a tentative agreement for a new television and film contract to deal with the Alliance of Motion Pictures and Television Producers, which reached the late Saturday night, goes this week to the Guild's membership for ratification for the board's recommendation to vote yes. This board includes Steven Spielberg, Christopher Nolan, Vice President Ron Howard, and Vice President Ava DuVernay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I'm not
When
saying
when they let her in the back door.
Listen, Ava gonna be there. Ava's staying around.
The difference between directors and writers, though, is like directors get a fair share of everything. That's why I keep hoping the writers. I want them to demand as much as the directors get, because think about that. Directors get cuts of everything, and if you get a writing credit, again, you get a cut of it. So I'm just like, if I'm in the Writers Guild, I'm like, ask for it all, because they have to eventually give it all. Because if they don't.
Now listen to the agreement of the deal. Check this out.
I don't want to hear this shit.
I'm
gonna be mad.
Significant pay hikes, a 76 increase in foreign residuals for the largest streaming platforms, assurances that AI cannot replace directors or their teams.
Wow, Skynett's making chess moves.
Mm-hmm. The fuck?
How would an AI director?
I've never even thought about it on that end. I never thought about it on that.
They are already experimenting with AIs that shouldn't make any sense in what they can do. I mean, you had an AI write a script, and all you did was give a given situation, and an AI produced an entire movie about a specific superhero, and it almost got made.
Mm-hmm.
That's the crazy part.
That makes sense, but to Elder Will's point, like director, I don't get that.
Yeah.
I mean, you can if you have somebody that can construct a picture of somebody, like we've all done the Lensa, we've all done those types of things. Who's to say you can't turn that into a moving picture? Who's to say that you can't bring in a background from outer space and have my image imposed on something that you could never get with no matter what kind of drone you have? If you want a speech pattern or a sound to play over or under, I'm thinking it.
Here's my dumbass at work. I was literally thinking a drone was on set directing people.
What?
Hey,
what?
My dumbass was sitting there with the drone just going by in robotic voice. That's not what I wanted, Sheila.
I hate you.
Oh, you saying it's Kevin from She-Hulk?
Yeah, I
hate you.
My mind went immediately to that when I'm like, AI directing people? How would that work on set?
You don't. You just
yes, that's what I heard.
Yeah, it's bad.
Damn it! I need you to emote more.
I'm sitting the whole time on a mic. I was like, "Look, I don't like this director, but hey, there's a microwave in the corner. That's all I'm saying. We can solve our problem right now."
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. It's unfair for the writers. I'm glad the actors are looking to join them. The directors, it sounds like, they're like, hey, we're gonna get in front of this before you even try to mess with us. And we got major pull, of course, of the names I just put out. Yeah, they can make or break you.
I suppose they had the same pulling power as the actual stage and behind the scenes workers do, because I remember when they striked, Hollywood caved fast.
Quick.
They did. And I believe they will now.
Yeah.
I mean, because you have your directors. You have your writers already.
Mm-hmm.
Who really is the meat and potatoes of this whole thing? Let's face it. Like, without your writers, you don't have a show. Without your writers, you have no script. You have nothing to go off of. You have no movie. Nothing.
So
the actors see that. The actors, yeah.
Sorry.
So now the actors who see that and sympathize and understand that dynamic are looking to join them. They're saying, hey, we with you. We understand it's not fair. Yes, they get paid a nice stipend and whatever the contract they have, they get paid regardless. But they're willing to join. That's the allyship they're looking for. We need somebody to back us up. You know, they back us up. Now you have no writers, you have no actors, you really don't have a show. You have no movie unless you AI that shit. And if the directors are in the front saying, nope, we don't want the AIs even messing with our stuff or the teams that we work with, it's a deadlock.
Yeah.
It's a deadlock.
So long as the dust settles in time for my static script.
You know that's gonna be the first one to go.
You gotta get in there. You gotta get that in.
Now it's gonna be 10 years down the line. You know that.
I'm trying to be on my Tom Holland. I'm just trying to speak my life into existence one step at a time.
I hear you. But you know that's gonna be the first one to go.
Yeah. So I hope they pull this off. You know, we're being entertained now with what we have, but good Lord, whatever's being delayed for later, we're not even talking about the summer. The summer's locked in.
Yeah.
They're done. Fall might be locked in, but anything after that,
it's gonna be a cold winter.
Man, you be watching reruns from 2017.
DVDs, it's your time to shine again.
This is your moment.
You season 3 of The Bachelor.
You about to throw away
reality shows and game shows. It's just,
game. No one has lost.
Better pull out them Dave Chappelle DVDs.
Ow, that part.
Seriously, like you need some entertainment now. It's like, what are we doing tonight?
Show.
everything except for season 3. Okay,
right. That's right. Everything up till season 3 of Chappelle Show. I was gonna say not
season 3 was a rough ride, boy. That was a rough. I'm like, yeah, there was no way y'all could pull that weight. So, speaking of movies, nice lineups, and not just in theatrical releases, but also in streaming. We've gotten some hitters already. Congratulations to Miles Morales and the gang, because they pulled off what we knew they would. Tune in Tuesday because we're doing a full review. Oh, that's going to be fun. That is going to be fun. But there's a few that's coming up that's, you know, still touted to be, you know, seeing people want to see them, whether it's on streaming, whether it's in the theaters. Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. You know, that's one of them. Me, I'm looking forward to They Clone Tyrone on Netflix.
Man,
I can't wait. Sorry,
I'm waiting for this one. John Boyega, Jamie Foxx, Tiana Paris. Yeah, I'm wanting this. Like man, look, I want some of that action. I need to watch that. But then you got another Insidious, The Red Door. Yeah, you got Elemental. You have Ruby Gilman, Teenage Kraken. Shout out to Straw Hat Goofy, who's doing one of the voices of the gym teacher in that movie. So he's living his dream.
That man is winning in life right now.
He's winning in life. So shout out to him.
That's gangster.
It is. Indiana Jones, of course, in the Dial of Destiny. And let's face it, I'll check it. Wes Anderson's Asteroid City.
Yeah.
It's Wes Anderson does a lot of
interesting movies.
Yeah.
Goofy,
quirky. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you find yourself watching them and you're just like,
okay. Why does this look so Wes Anderson?
Oh, bro.
And like, you know, there's moments you're watching and you're like, it's actually funny, but it's quirky and it's weird. And
then it's 2 hours later and you're like, yo, what did I just do?
What did Nick says he got to skip the blackening in theaters. This ain't a mixed company flick.
Wow.
It's literally
we go.
That's a betting pool movie. I swear to God, that's a betting pool movie. It's like, you know what? Who gonna pull this one off? Who is the blackest in this room? And who's going to die? So I'm not gonna lie. That looks interesting as hell and funny.
Yep.
I'm for it. Because how often have we shouted out the mainstays of Black people who survived horror movies. Shout out to Roger.
Roger did what we were all thinking.
Roger better leave that little white girl. The hell was she talking about?
I mean, let's see, Roger.
He did say move. He said move. He dove out the window. Nix. Yo, oh,
man. Point though,
right? Oh, that's a Black event right there in itself.
That is strictly for Harlem. What is it? Magic Johnson Theater in Harlem.
Yes.
Listen.
Yes.
I can't. No.
Obviously, Barbie. I'm not gonna lie. That looks fun. I'm not gonna lie. That looks damn fun.
You gotta tell me about it.
Yeah, baby. I got to pass.
Yeah,
I love me some Issa Rae, but
I was gonna say Issa Rae.
We gonna hang out.
You know, we gotta talk, Issa. We gotta talk, sweetie. We gotta talk. We'll talk Tuesday. We gotta talk. Extraction 2 on Netflix, which if you've seen the first one, that was amazing. So we get another outing of that. Netflix does put out some really good action films.
Yeah,
they Red Notice, Extraction, The Gray Man, all of those are really like good films. But the only problem is they have theatrical potential. They do, but the talk isn't. It doesn't last near like the Adam Project. That's fun, you know. They don't have that long stay of like Guardians. How long were we talking about Guardians?
Still talking about it.
Yeah,
right.
I just took the little one to go see it yesterday, just to see reactions. You know,
why you break that baby's soul like that?
You know,
I said I literally did like this,
strung out like that.
I did it just like this. You're gonna need these.
Prepare them for the world. You shall know.
When the scene was coming up, I said, "You're gonna need these." But they didn't. She didn't react at that scene. She reacted at Peter's scene. At Peter's spacefaring scene. She was like, "Oh, no!" And I'm like, "Hold."
I'm sorry. I'm not. I don't think that was the right reaction. I'm sorry.
It was. Look, it's the same reaction we do when we show someone from a much younger generation, a child, when we start showing them Star Wars. And watching a 6, 7, 8, 9-year-old realize who Darth Vader is and seeing their reaction, we're just like,
gotcha.
That's what they're for.
And now you're here. It was like
you may pick the light or you may pick the dark, but you must pick one.
You must pick one. So yeah, we have a couple of them. Elemental, which is another Pixar flick that looks pretty fun. Those are always fun. I'm not gonna lie, those are always fun.
I don't think Disney remembers that movie's coming out.
They're just throwing them. They're just like, hey, we got something. Yeah. Oh, we do? Okay, I was wondering where all that extra money come from.
Yeah.
I was just trying to figure that out. I'm like, God, I knew it was a couple extra zeros that hit our account. I didn't understand what that was.
Yeah. Somebody's like looking at standees in the office like, did we approve of In and Out too? What is this? Inside Out? What? Elemental?
That's that kind of how much was it? Oh, that's just the rent in Florida. We're okay.
Right. We still got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which that looks that's just
a new trailer.
Fun. Yeah. I mean, I was in it when the minute I knew you had nice voice cast, and the minute you gave me all those jokes, I'm like, say less. I was in when you said you gave.
Don't say the word rat at 2023.
Am I a 10-year-old boy again? Yes.
I was like, I was signed up when you said you had a new movie. You didn't have to convince me. There was nothing to convince. The fact that they're using like really young, they're using like kid actors to do these voices is a different take. It's funny. And it's the brothers. It's just what it is.
Yeah.
Literally, they are brothers. Yeah. In every sense of the word now. It's canon.
Yeah.
We're still coming for all of them, folks.
We're coming for all of them. So there's what was it? Talk to Me. Talk to Me is another one. Michelle Yeoh is in her bag. Thank God. Y'all were late. We were always up for Auntie Michelle.
Yeah.
We was all she's in a horror film. She's in a horror film.
Which one? Wait, what is that? Did I miss?
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, no, I'm not going to see that.
No,
I'm good.
You gotta give it that.
I'm straight.
When you give it that, they send you to another dimension real quick.
Yeah.
So good.
So Strays. Yeah, Strays is another one. I'm looking. I only seen the trailer like twice, but Strays. If you've seen Good Boys, super bad. Strays is in that same vein, but it's dogs. And I didn't know I needed that. I didn't know I was looking forward to something like that. So that looks fun.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I heard him now. Oh, another dog movie. No.
Just wait.
This ain't Sausage Party all over again. This is not what we're at.
Lord.
Oh, so many parents are so mad for taking their kids to that.
Look,
it's in the title. What are you doing?
I had never seen so many parents get mad leaving the movie theater halfway through.
Here's the crazy thing about that. Watching the trailer, we knew it'd be like Seth Rogen's involved. Oh yeah, it's that camp. Oh yeah, it's gonna be nice.
It's gonna be there.
Then watching the movie, you're like, yo.
Way left, my guy. No one stopped you.
Hold up.
So many times.
Nobody said maybe dial it back.
It's like Pineapple Express. You've already crossed. You've already went past.
Nah, baby.
Keep going.
That's Pineapple Express was not.
It was. It's that third act. That third act was such a turn. Because me and my wife were like, she was like, "Did you know?" I'm like, I had no clue this was going there. I've never sat in a movie theater like this. Yo,
the messed up part is how many people actually ate food afterwards.
Like, what are you hungry for? Not falafel. No hot dogs. No tacos.
I had street lasagna.
You know what? Let's go home and eat soup.
You got to diet anyway. You got to take a diet anyway. That was
I was in shock. I had to watch it the second time just to make sure I saw what I saw the first time.
Like, did that? Oh my God!
Yeah.
Yep.
Here's
There's probably a lot of sausage parties after that.
Now
it was on TNT.
Word was said during the entire thing. That's the messed up part.
Nope. It was recently on, I think, TNT like a couple months ago, and I said I gotta see. I want to see if y'all pull this up, but they edit the hell out of that scene.
It didn't make sense though.
I was gonna say that whole scene
was watching Friday on TNT.
It edited so much, but the fact that I knew it made sense because I knew, but the fact that it took so much out of it at the end, and I'm like, because I didn't catch it from the beginning. I just caught it near the end, and I'm like, okay.
Just a giant black screen that says stuff happens.
That's it. Stuff happens.
I don't think they had the grocery store going back and forth during the whole thing. That's all you would see, like a screensaver. Like,
right.
Yep.
I feel bad for the guy who had to edit this. Like, we have to make this TV appropriate.
I guess you cutting off the last half of the show.
How do I make this TV appropriate? Okay, the beginning and credits. There you go. There's your TV favorite right there.
That's it. Yep. So we also got Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle's dropping. Now that looks
good.
That looks great.
Yeah.
I hope this is one of those properties that DC has that survives the DCEU purge as it is, and kind of crosses over. I hope James Gunn is just like, you know what, you're welcome. Come on. Mm-hmm. They did it at Marvel. We doing it over here. Everybody, you're safe.
It's the way they said "High Me Up." I mean, he's still young. He's right around that same area where the DCU is going to be winding up anyway. And the movie is unapologetically Latino and Latinx, which I love to death because it's going to make so many Rice Cake Warriors nervous.
Oh,
Yes,
representation is so real right now.
Oh, yes,
It's
it is.
so real, and yes. They're like,
I
we sitting up there.
just to see them in their pumpkin spice lattes, just nervous by asking questions. What's a Berea? No one asked you.
They doing like just. Oh,
if you know, you know. If you don't,
just be nervous.
Pumpkin spice latte in June is sick work. That is. I don't know where you got that from, Amber, but I don't want no problems with you.
Like you got stuff on deck that should not be in season. So from a round table, we'll start with our Scorp King costume. What movies are you looking forward to this summer that haven't been released yet?
Well, I'm gonna start with the one that's out tonight, Transformers.
So I'm going this weekend.
Yeah, I'll be going this weekend too.
I've never gone to the movies this many times in a week. I swear to God.
I can't
in a long time.
I was like, I'm like, when Sunday, when Wednesday, going again Friday or Saturday.
I've seen the same movie 3 or 4 days in a row.
You're right. You know what? Take that back. Did that with Black Panther. I did that with Black Panther.
Did that with
like
Black
you're going
Panther.
again?
That game.
Yeah, did it with Endgame, did it with Avengers. It just kept going.
Yeah.
Didn't you see it? But I gotta see it again.
Like, I cosplay Thanos. I'm in the movie. I gotta go make sure I did right.
Wow.
Same thing with Black Panther. I'm T'Chaka. I mean, I gotta make sure they did me right. That there I didn't die in vain.
What about you, Geek by Heart?
So you're saying just now, like in the summertime, or just for the rest of the year?
For the summer.
Okay, The Blackening, definitely. The Flash, Mission Impossible, top 3, easy.
Yeah. Lady Mandalore.
Oddly enough, even though I'm a Marvel girl, I'm sorry. Blue Beetle. I am excited to see that. Mm-hmm. It was Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Lord, boy, there's something else that I'm not remembering right now, and it's going to kill me. Come back to me. Bring it back around. Oh, I'm sorry. What?
Would it be Batman and Friends?
Batman?
You know what? I'm reserved on that. I am gonna go see it, but it's not. I'm not.
So you're saying
hold on? Why is Cinematic Assassin doing the Dave Chappelle, Rick James? He's like,
I'm looking at it like, so you're saying there's a chance.
God.
What about you, Black Spartan?
I was just looking at movie times. I'm like, I just gotta wait for my son to get here. We can go to a midnight release of Transformers. So I'm doing that.
Wow.
God, that's what's up.
Wow.
He's like, come child. He's not child.
Taking that outside.
That baby has successfully saw Guardians with no issue. He will gladly see Transformers. Mm-hmm. At this point, bright color makes him happy. So
see,
I love
he's
it.
Starting him early.
I'm gonna tell my grandmother, so she gonna call you and cuss you out.
Wow.
I'm gonna put that fresh ass baby back in the house.
Wow. She lives in the South, don't she?
What?
Guess what? Will, you just gave me the title of the episode now. Put that fresh ass baby back in the house.
No, for me, Transformers, Extraction 2, Flash, regrettably Indiana Jones, because I didn't like King of the Crystal Skull. And I think I told you about that. So what?
What's gonna make you change your mind about this? He's only older, baby. I don't understand.
I need a better ending than Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
You better go back to what is it? Old with him and the old man in Jesus. Crusade. There it is. You better go back to that. Go to Jesus. No, I better go back to Jesus.
I think it's gonna be different.
There is another one though, but it's on net. There is a last movie. It's on Netflix. It'll be coming out on Netflix called Bloodhounds, but I'm looking forward to that one too. So
yeah.
What about you, Cinematic Assassin?
The Flash, the Flash, the Flash, the Flash, the Flash.
Oh. All right, Dylon.
Batman and Friends. Okay,
Dylon.
Dylan. Listen, the Flash is my favorite hero of all time. It's unfortunate that Ezra Mesra is in the role. Listen, I'm just happy that it's on this side of the writer's strike. Because if it had somehow like managed to catch the writer's strike as well, I think I might have finally lost hope. Like the movie's only been in production, I feel like, as long as Black Adam. But like, here we are. We're a week away. Just dear Lord.
Well, I'm inclined to say the same. I for me, it was always the minute they had Michael Keaton pop up, it was just like, you know what, I'm on board. I'm on board. I would have seen it anyway, but now you just convinced me without really convincing. The minute he showed up, I'm like, I'm in. Just to see what he pulls off. I'm down. Yeah.
The fact that he can actually move his neck this time.
Yeah. Yeah, that.
Look, guys.
I've retired, but look what I've learned to do. Would you? What lady better? Oh my God!
I wasn't trying to look at Kira what she was doing there.
So much like with your neck now, honey.
I was gonna say, that was Kira.
I'm gonna wear this bitch out.
Kira was about to get a turn. I was right. I thought she'd be there.
Now you live your best AKA life.
There you go.
Wow.
Oh my God!
You love to see it. The Equalizer 3.
Oh yes.
Oh. I forgot about that.
Yes. My man Denzel.
That's the summer. I thought it was fall.
Hey,
we it still gets hot. There's hurricanes and stuff going on. It counts.
That part. That part.
Safari. Oh my God.
Speak it into existence. Speak it into existence.
Oh Lord. So yeah, there's June, July has definitely June itself has been like, yo, how are they gonna pull this off? Who's gonna suffer? It looks like so far no one has really suffered. You know, they've all made like bank coming out the door, all of them. So yeah, we're just waiting to see how this plays out. But we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about some of the comic book plot lines that we are currently reading and what we're looking forward to from all the companies. So we'll be back.
I was eating. What commercial? Hi there. This is a commercial break. This is your reminder to peep the podcast on all platforms and drop them a follow. And these are some more popular episodes that you can go ahead and check out after this one. Okay, I think I bought them enough time for whatever they're doing behind me. Cut it, Chris. I'm going back to my damn sandwich.
Running low on energy, long days and even longer nights. Tired of all the other energy drinks and bars promise you a lot and never delivering? Need to make it through work, but want a product that can keep up with your busy lifestyle? Want no longer? Try Chef's Chocolate Salty Balls. The balls that are so smooth and with a load of nutrients and vitamins to really get you up and bouncing off the walls. Made with all natural ingredients and healthy junk to satisfy even the pickiest eater. Chef's Chocolate Salty Balls are sold everywhere where you buy your junk. And now for those who want that extra kick in the butt, comes Chef's Heavy Duty Chocolate Salty Balls with 120% more caffeine than the leading brand. Disclaimer, this product has not been approved by the FDA or World Health Association. Warning, this product is not intended for consumption by children, elderly people, or women who are pregnant or may become pregnant. You might even get pregnant.
Yeah.
The fact that I'm actually thinking of talking to DC to see if we can do another one of these. It's like, if you come up with the visuals, I'll take care of the rest. Man. We are mental. So much like the movie summer releases that come out every year, comic books have that same platform. They had that same map that they follow, where they kind of build up to a certain big event. that happens, and it kind of has a fallout of what happens going on the fall going forward. Certain new characters are brought in, things that are happening with current characters. Currently what's happening like with DC, they've done their thing. Now they're doing the Dawn of DC, which by the way, I'm currently reading Titans. It's good.
Okay.
Titans is good. It starts off with Wally being shot point blank range in the back, can't outrun the bullet because it was point blank range, and he was only fast enough to say goodbye to his loved ones and make it to Titan's Tower and die.
Damn.
Opening day. So when Nightwing and the crew go there back to Titan's Tower, basically opening day, Dick notices blood. He follows the blood trail, and it's Wally laying dead, and that's how it ends that first book. And I'm just like, yo, and the artwork is immaculate. I all I could say was I'm in. I haven't been into Titans comics in a very long time. This, I'm on board. You win me over, I'm on board. I am on board.
Welcome back.
Yes. Yes. Another book that I'm reading that it's really it's a lot going on. It's Captain America Winter Soldier and Sentinel of Liberty and Captain America Symbol of Liberty.
Ooh.
Symbol of Truth.
Oh, the Cold War.
Yeah, the Cold War.
Okay.
So this is Sam Wilson and Steve Rogers. They're both holding the mantle. They both have their own thing. But right now, the stuff that's going on in Cold War has to deal with Bucky. There was a secret going on with Steve's shield, that there was like these, how do I put it? Like this Illuminati that was behind the making of the shield and how everything in the country is ran and everything else. They said it was the 5 points. Everybody has a tagline, and one of their 5 points died, and Bucky ended up taking it over, and he's trying to break it down from within. But it's involving Ian, who is Steve's adopted son from Dimension Z. If you watched this past episode that we had where I mentioned Dimension Z when Steve Rogers was quote unquote killed, but it deals with that. It's gotten back to the roots of espionage, a lot of espionage stuff.
Kira immature.
It's Kira's. That's because she's thinking about that super soldier serum.
And we're back.
Will was too. Will was holding in though. I was at both of y'all.
I held
watch the last episode. You gotta know. But yeah, it's a lot going on with. But they got back to espionage. It's reading great. It looks great. Natasha's around fighting them off. It's a lot going on, but it's enough that you can follow it. It's not like Spider-Man. Man, Will, I'll let you go. What titles are you reading right now that's kind of caught your eye? That's kind of putting it out there.
Which Will?
Oh wait, Black Spartan.
I'm about to say because I was looking around like.
Wait a minute.
I understood by context clues. You know what I mean? Y'all got actively listens. Get that in therapy, boy. Gang.
I know with the newborn, I'm reading everything. I'm gonna keep mine just to 3. Just finished the Daredevil arc where he was leader of the Fist and Frank Castle was the leader of the Hand, and somehow almost washed out Captain America, Spider-Man, and Black Panther, which I thought was funny because you gonna really let Frank, although being possessed by the powers of the beast, he almost washed Black Panther. that wasn't making any sense.
They made him OP on that one. I'm like,
They
yo,
really did. But no, that was good. I'm reading the same thing as you are as far as Captain America Cold War. Let's see. Another one is Green Lantern because it's following Jon Stewart. Basically, he's the Emerald Knight, which thank God they finally gave him a story. And yeah, I'll stick with, regrettably, well, I don't know. I'm waiting for the next issue of Cyborg from Dawn DC because I like the story. I hate the artwork. They made this man look every bit. Well, the cover is beautiful. The rest of it looks like it was like someone went back to 1970 and said, give an afro and just give it a little bit of activated juice and roll with it.
They just keep on wanting to get this man his afro. Like
how do you have technological abilities but your hair still looks fucked up?
It can't be any worse than the cyborg we got out of Super Pets. Let's just put it that way. I was like, dude, you didn't shape that up at all, did you? You just you ran with that.
I would have sold for the Luke Cage Netflix version of the hairdo. I mean,
oh yeah, exactly. See, me and Tafari on the same page. It's happening. What's up, REA? What's going on? Cinematic Assassin, what are you reading?
Okay, so I am a trades person because the level of disrespect I feel when I'm done with a book and then I gotta wait a month or something for the next part, absolutely not. I can't. So I wait till the trades come out, but I just, as part of my research for my magnum opus that's coming, I finished Static Season 1.
Nice.
It's good stuff they're doing over there.
Listen, going to shout out writers, Vita Ayala.
Yes.
Pronouncing things properly. Art by Chris Cross and Nicholas Draper Ivy.
Nice.
The book looks great. I love the just the everything, the interactions between the characters. I like that we don't start with like the big bang. It almost sort of launches us in by way of like a march. Like some foolishness didn't happen. We gotta be out here in the streets, and then someone authorized to shoot a experimental gas at peaceful protesters, and people end up with superpowers or dead. This is feels a little too close to home. I feel like it's a little too.
They really modernized it. They really did.
Yeah, as I was driving home today, I was like, I wonder if that shit in New York is the Terrigen Mist. I feel like this is a big ass experiment.
Well, Lady Mandalore, I guess you're too close. You're two closest ones. I guess you'll let us know in about a week.
I'll let you know if I start glowing in the dark or something.
If I start going to sleep for like 4 days, you'll know why.
Do not wake me up. I need
that part because I want my powers. Fuck that.
Are y'all on top of that.
Powers.
And the other thing I'm about to get back into reading, or about to reread, because I'm not actually sure if I finished it, so I'm just start all over, is Animosity. I think this is it's Aftershock, not Image. About to give credit to the wrong people. Okay. Animosity is like what it it's like if you like The Last of Us, but you want just a what the fuck sort of twist to that, like you would like Animosity.
Wait, is that the one about the animals?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like one day animals just can talk and have long-term memory, and they like, matter of fact, I don't want to be your fucking pet no more, bitch.
It really is like Animal Farm meets The Last of Us.
This little girl is trying to make it from New York to San Francisco with her dog, and the dog is just like trying to hold it down and protect her. So interesting times ahead.
I like that. I like it. Lady Mandalore, you had Static up. What else are you reading?
I haven't started reading that one yet, so I am thoroughly ashamed. But thank you for the pre-review.
Preview.
Pre-review.
The preview. New York's making bang babies. I'm in the wrong. He said, "Just watch out for the chemtrails that them trying to refill for your powers." Yeah.
Oh shit.
I hate you. I can't. Stop fucking up my vibe, man. Shit. It's gonna be all professional and stuff too.
She gets that first door of stack electricity. She's like, I got powers.
She's going to sleep. She's like, please let it be like electric powers. Please be like storm. Please be like
storm. Look,
see, look,
I said it. I did it. Whenever I
want. Karen just went to the dark dimension real quick.
She's the spot.
Okay. I'm currently reading a newer book. It is called Monarch. I don't know if you can see that. Of course, it's backwards. I can fix that real quick. Hold on. Oh, look at me. It's not backwards anymore. Yeah. It's interesting. We're only up to the second issue. I believe the fourth issue is out. I have to go pick them up from my local comic book store. Support your local comic book stores. People.
Yes, please support your local. The brick and mortars, they need us. We want them.
Yes. It's basically about alien invasion. And basically it's the story of this little kid's experience during the invasion. And I just found out that he is maybe a little bit not human. So yeah.
There's a twist.
Basically the fate of an entire race of people depends on him. Which race is it? Continue to reading to find out. I'm really interested in it. It's very grounded. This kid lives in Compton, if I remember correctly. And he's dealing with bullies. He's dealing with the girl that he likes, and then all of a sudden, all that stuff is just gone because aliens. Hi, we're here to pick you up. And from what I'm seeing so far, he's been there for so long that his Earth life has taken over his, I guess, alien mission type of deal. I do not know what's going to happen next. I have to go pick up my other 2 copies. You should too. But it's by Rodney Barnes. I'm going to take a page out of your book, Will. Yes, Rodney Barnes, Alex Linz, and Lewis Inked. NCT is his last name.
Okay.
I'm with it. I'm glad
you mentioned Rodney Barnes, because if you're not reading Philadelphia,
man,
pause. Bank.
My God,
got that on the pickup too.
Yeah, so that's some good stuff. What about you, Wendell? You read anything?
Nah, right now I've just been worried about these businesses and this fashion show, but I did pick up the Philadelphia series.
Yeah,
it's good.
Stuff.
I'll be reading that. So,
yeah. What about you, Geek by Heart?
I'll be honest with you. I was gonna say vacation. It's not. It's just a longer break. Before I have to go back to working in about maybe 3 weeks. So right now, I'll be honest with you, nothing. But I have a whole bunch of books. I just was like looking back at the ones I wanted to get to. It is a horror anthology.
Oh yeah, I heard about that
one. As well.
Definitely heard of that one.
I definitely want to get into that. I actually did not finish ever reading The Walking Dead, even though like I'm a big fan, but I never finished reading that. So shout out Kara. Okay, I am.
Woman's busy. Judging here.
Oh, the look of the shade.
I know.
She gave you the shameful look. Like, what the hell?
I'll take that
because all she's missing is pearl with the clutch right now. She's missing the clutch pearl.
I'm going to finish reading that. I'm actually restarting.
Wait, here.
Yeah, she just happens to have pearls girl. Oh my God. I will say.
I'm glad that you got off the judgment.
I will say 2 things. Static season 2. I like the way they're writing Ebon.
Yeah,
actually I just love the way that team is writing the entire that entire Milestone series. Really, I love what they're doing. It makes sense. They modernize it and it makes sense. The way they play in Ebon, he's not like you've seen him in the cartoon. It's not like it was in the book. I don't want to spoil it, but you sympathize with him. You get where you get where he's coming from.
Yeah.
Christy says
got a little.
She says the scoff. Okay. Tafari says, play the Telltale series, finish one of the franchises at least.
I did actually. I played the whole thing. And
Okay.
Oh.
So there's one. Bishop War College
was also good.
Is that Marvel?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bishop War College is good.
Especially in the universe where I'm going to go ahead and say it, because if you haven't seen it by now, he basically runs into a universe where all the X-Men are black.
Yeah, I saw a clip.
I'm sorry. Why didn't you run that earlier? Like ever in all the conversations we've ever had? None of y'all. This is what I be talking about. Y'all be gatekeeping.
Put that in the chat because I need to know that one.
Bishop War College is the shit.
I'm gonna text it to you now, Laney, because you know.
I'm just.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You know where I am at all times. I don't.
Ma'am, I am one man. I am one.
And
man.
you've been reading 20 books. You could have taken the time to write down my number as 10 digits and sent the text. I don't want to hear it.
Hello.
Oh my God.
I want to hear it.
Why'd I get the hardship? Why'd you give me the black mom hardship just now?
Jesus.
Because somebody needs to do it.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Thank you, Kira.
Right.
You're welcome.
Straight disappointment. Just
damn.
Here it is.
No time to call me.
Now check this out. On the real, I saw a clip about the War College books and the Black doggone Colossus. As a cosplayer, I was like, "Yo, that's a brother, and he gets to stay bald." Done.
Cyclops
Mr. Scott Summers Clark. Excuse me.
Between him and Beach. Now Wolverine is questionable.
Yeah,
Wolverine is definitely questionable, but
it's this. The minute I see Scott Summers and I'm looking at the suit and I'm like, that shit is raw.
Colossus.
Yep.
What's happening?
Yep.
What's happening?
The Black Colossus is coming.
There it is. That is such a good book, and it's written.
I heard all black viewers. I'm like, yo, okay.
I was sold. I was like, I got.
Yeah, he just said, but the guy saw on IG that talked about it didn't say what book it was. He just said War College.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's written by Jay Holton, Sean Damian Hill, who's doing the pencils. Victor Nova is doing inks. Alberto Focha is doing the artist. Espen, I can't say that last name. He's the colorist. But that's a weird last name. I can't pronounce that one. I don't want to butcher.
Dino Spumoni.
As I said on another show, close enough.
Yeah, this is it's really good. It's well drawn. Like I said, when I seen Scott, I've always seen a different variation of Scott Summers, his Cyclops look. This one it's almost a cross between the 90s and classic 80s almost, and it's without the pockets,
but it works.
It works. It really works. That's why I'm looking at Demetrius. I said, my guy.
Actually, I'm surprised. I'm really surprised he didn't sit there and say, "So y'all just gonna just rip me off all the way, huh?" I'm really surprised he said nothing about that. Just
it's far enough from the deviation that they can get away with it.
Conspiracy theory.
Here's another one. These One Bad Days over at DC that they do, those are good. Because Ra's al Ghul is One Bad Day. This is a great read. Tom Taylor, Ivan Rice, and Danny Miki, and Brad Anderson. This is a great read.
Wait till you get to the Nightmare series.
Oh my God. I seen it. Now, I'm like, yeah, I gotta throw this on the docket.
Laney, now you'll probably like those. Those are more horror driven. So when they come out, it's basically called the Nightmare series for DC. It's like basically there's a dimension called the Nightmare dimension, and every hero gets a story where they're facing the worst fears. So it's supposed to be from a twisted horror genre. So I figure that's gonna probably be right up your alley.
What is it called again?
Nightmare series.
Nightmare
so
series.
Night is in the Dark Knight, but
KNI.
Yeah.
Like Sir Knight.
Yeah. Wait, I'm
Look, I'm not an iguana. I can't go two directions. What'd you say, Lainey?
I'm just looking up. I'm just trying to look for it.
Yeah, it's not out yet. It should be. It'll be out come July. So the first book, which will basically be about Wonder Woman, will actually be out in July.
Got you.
I figured because you are the person for the horror critiques of all things.
Bring it on. I love it.
Lainey stays on brand, and I appreciate it.
Appreciate y'all.
Now you see why I had to bring her in.
She watches horror, so you don't have to.
Yeah,
listen.
she has saved me some time. Look, my wife was asking about Orphan, the prequel, and I said, "Look," I said, "Hold on," I said, "Baby," I started bashing the hell out of it. I was like, "Look," I was like, "I don't know why they would make a movie about this," and it was years later. This girl is older now, like she's an actual adult now. It's like, and they're using the same kid. Like, there's not enough makeup to make her look like an 8-year-old. It's not gonna happen.
They didn't have to. That song was lit.
It's like, Jesus, what are they doing? So Lainey saved me some time on that. I was like, I did a lot of. I'm like, what about Smile? I heard it was okay. Continue.
Yeah.
Go forward. So we say Lainey saves us time where we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. She let us quickly know about Terrifier.
Yes. Yeah. When she said that, I was just like, I am not surprised by it.
Oh, man.
There's a movie that you really need to check out on Netflix, and it's Missing.
Oh, my face hurts.
Real, you know
Missing
what?
is good.
Is it okay?
Yeah,
I know you're talking about. It's the one with I think Nia Long and
Oh God,
old girl that
Storm
was
Reed. Storm Reed.
Yeah, Storm Reed. Yep.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
I actually caught it maybe in the middle because my wife was watching it, and so as I'm checking it out, I'm like, "Yo, this is okay. This ain't a series because I didn't want to watch a series. I wanted to watch a movie, and I'm like, okay, this is a movie. Cool. Watch it. And I'm like, yo, and she fell asleep, and I'm like, yo, that movie was. You missed it. I was like, you gotta go back because it's not gonna make sense if I tell you about it. You gotta watch it.
Missing this gangster, 5 stars.
Yeah, definitely 5. Storm Reed is in her bag too. They're not giving her enough flowers. That girl is moving, and she really is Zendaya's sister. I swear to God, they made it.
Yeah.
That I'm like, I need a movie with those two. I need a nice, not Euphoria or anything like that. I need a movie with those two doing something. She got the link for you. Yep. So yeah, those are just a couple of the things. But yeah, there's still a couple other books that I need to go pick up. I know they did Nemesis. I know Nemesis is back, and they did that. Oh, wow. Mark Millar. He has a way of drawing or writing superheroes in a way that you're just like, it's not The Boys. But you look at things in such a vein that you're just like, this is horrible. And if you've never read the first installment of Nemesis, the best way I can put it is think of it as, what if Batman was really the bad guy?
Oh, I thought you were going to go another way with it. Never mind.
Are we sure he's not?
Wait, there's more. Dude dresses in all white. All white. So like, if you make Batman, make him dress in all white, take away the no kill factor,
he's basically Nemesis.
And he does some stuff. Yep. When Will goes off screen, he's texting.
Don't you dare leave me alone. You better leave me alone.
I was about to say, Mark Millar, because he's definitely between Nemesis, Jupiter's Legacy. Oh, the Secret Service is good too.
Secret Service is good. Service is good. But yeah, he does some things in Nemesis that just made you literally like, I gotta put this down somewhere because I feel I need to shower. I feel dirty.
Sometimes it was justified though.
It
was justified a few times,
except for the thing that he did with the commissioner's kids. That
was straight Moon Knight.
I'm like, yo, dude, what?
Yeah, that was kind of messed up.
Oh my god! I was like,
I
was traumatized a little bit. Like, wait a minute, dude.
That was kind of messed up.
Yeah, so it's kind of a thing over there with that camp. But yeah, he does Secret Service, Nemesis. He does write really well.
I don't like the Authority took a while to grow on me.
Yeah, and you know what? It depends who's writing the Authority, though.
That is true. That's true.
You know, because not like I got on Authority kind of late.
What's wrong, Kira?
He did it, didn't you?
What'd you do, Will?
I guess we're getting the clip tomorrow.
Be fair to me. Kira texted me.
No.
She couldn't even look at the camera. That's what I knew. I knew something was texting because she couldn't look at the camera.
What are you talking about?
Oh, stop that.
You're trying hard not to laugh right now.
Oh, stop that.
It's so horrible. It's so horrible.
You're trying hard not to laugh right now.
It's so bad. We're horrible. We just are. We're just bad people. Yeah.
Icon and Rocket season 1. I read that.
Oh, for Milestone.
Yeah.
Their whole run is good though.
And this ain't no spoiler, but I was mad hyped because Icon was like, "What if Superman was a slave essentially?" And then when he got his powers going, he's like, "Man, what the fuck? Why are we Hey, he rolled up on.
He rolled up on
Jefferson Davis and just knocked his head clean off.
I'm with that.
Like, yes, my favorite book ever.
They because it's one of those, and Icon and Rocket is one of those questions. Like, well, if he's been around this long, why didn't he? Oh, he did.
Even Hardware asked that question. It's like
he tells her like, yeah, I did that. However, and I'm like, I'm not even mad you made that decision.
Right.
Because I was like, I see why you said he did it once. He cut up, tore the plantation up, but he was just like, yeah, that it wouldn't have fared well. Like any other, he had to let the rest of it play out.
At that moment, he's like, no, because then they're gonna come looking for me, and then they're gonna think every black person's got powers, and then it's I can see the logic. I could because that one dude you think that one dude you think you got on lockdown just looks you the wrong way. You ain't knocking my head clean off.
That's just like the book Black.
Ooh,
yeah.
Black was like that.
Black was good.
Yeah, I'm mad that they didn't do another installment of that.
I still have hope for that.
Yeah,
I still have hope to do it over.
It's like, what was it, like 2% of the population that was black got superpowers? It was just like it kind of shut everything down. They were like, I'm like, it's part X-Men.
Now that should have been made into a movie.
Yeah, people really did want that one. Matter of fact, that was one of the questions that was asked towards Martian Blueberry, and that was one of the titles. They said, what should we try to animate next? And that was one of the titles, and I was like, Black, definitely Black.
Yeah,
So you're saying I should, get on my adaptation game and hit up our good, close, and personal friend Carl Jones?
I should say yes.
Why not?
I should say yes. He still shows support.
Right.
I say yes. Ask him. I'm sorry, it's just the video Carl Jones put out earlier today.
Friend of the show and godfather of my second child, Carl Jones.
Damn.
We're wrong with that. We're wrong with that. He was showing, like, remember when he was on the show, he was talking about how they had to do the animation overseas on certain things and everything else. So he would show them how they wanted the characters to look, sound, all that stuff. And he was playing booty butt cheeks. And
butt cheeks, booty butt cheeks.
This is how they look. And he was doing it. I'm like, why does it look goofy as hell? He was like, I need him to look like this. This is Ghost riding the whip. And I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, I'm so glad so many trends did not hang on for so long.
You know, you want more than Magnificent's basket.
I was like, I didn't know I needed to see that, but that
Window is lost.
I'm just, yeah.
When it's just like, what
wait a
is
minute.
going on with these people?
Let me bask in this magnificence. That's something you walk into BlurCon and say as you walking through the hotel doors.
And now you
drop
just
your
gave
shit
me a
like,
dare.
wow. Let me bask in this magnificence. Somebody pass me some weed and a beer.
Hey.
Between that and the Granddad diss track, because how do you get Mac 10, Corrupt, and Snoop Dogg do a diss track on Granddad?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, and Busta. I forgot about Busta.
Busta was part of that. He's part of that camp. Oh my God. Now I gotta go back and watch episodes of Boondocks. It's always a reason to go back watch Black Dynamite and the Boondocks. It's always a reason.
Of course. The Mr. Rogers and Michael Jackson episodes of Black Dynamite.
Jesus Christ.
Top tier.
I'm not really human, Black Dynamite. I'm really an alien. I was like, y'all couldn't have got away with that when Jackson was alive. I'm gonna be honest with you. You would have not got away with that if MJ was still alive.
I mean, South Park did so.
Yeah,
Black
South Park did. At least South Park was equal opportunity.
Well, that's because in Men in Black, he was there. He was there. Mike was a part of the action, so I'm like, it works. If King Bob says so, it's cool. But oh man, I look. Yeah, because he went there with them, and I'm like, damn, Mike would not have. He probably would not have went with this one.
But for the Mr. Rogers episode, I think he would have approved with that. I'm trying to protect the children. They want to harm the children. I'm like, as he's taking piano wire, do you know piano wire was usually made from animal hair? As he's just,
oh my!
I was like, Mr. Rogers has a psychotic side. Cool. It's like nobody asked no questions.
Right. So, offshoot. I know Dave Filoni. We all know Dave Filoni, the part of the F&F crew. Filoni and Favreau, the F&F crew. They are actually over, Filoni's creating a new Star Wars movie. He's actually looking to keep the character the actor who played Han Solo. I have a question about that. Not about him keeping the actor. What was the problem with Han Solo?
He wasn't.
I didn't feel any kind of okay. I am not a fan of Han Solo. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm
The
here to
character
say it.
himself.
You talking character, or are you talking about that movie Solo?
The movie Solo.
The character first.
Okay.
But Solo didn't help.
Damn.
It didn't help. I'm not gonna lie.
So generic. It didn't make any sense.
It was dry. There were no real stakes. You know who I was really interested in? Kira. Sorry. Of course.
Not because of namesake.
Not because of namesake, huh?
No.
Just because of what was something was going on.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like it was nothing but fan service. Solo was nothing but fan service at all.
Pretty much.
You know,
I was not served.
It wasn't like Rogue One. At least Rogue One was enjoyable.
Rogue One had a purpose.
Rogue One did have a
there was
purpose.
mistakes.
Yeah.
It made it feel interesting. It made it feel different, fresh. Everything for Solo was just really retreading everything we kind of knew about him as a character and as a person.
But we had to support Charles. We had to support
Charles Gambino. Yeah.
It was
him and his lover robot.
That cape and slacks was pressed.
You mean Janelle Monáe?
That was pressed.
Exactly.
He definitely humped that robot.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was very clear.
I mean, if was she voiced by Janelle Monáe?
No, I'm just saying because she always does that weird robot.
Yeah, she does do that.
She's what is it?
It makes you wonder now. I mean, if she's the voice of the robot, I kind of can't blame you.
Computer, so.
I mean, if she was the voice of the robot, I don't blame you.
I like that.
Janelle Monáe. Y'all seen the video?
Lipstick lover.
Skip.
So the videos, so the pictures from the after party.
Look.
I like lipstick on my neck. Yes, you do.
Yes.
We don't mind. I don't mind.
Jeanette, we got something in common, girl.
Just
like everybody happy. What is? It's like just what would you say? It smells like in there cocoa butter and dreams. What?
Yes. Cocoa butter dreams.
Like cocoa butter emotions, just all in one.
Not lusters.
The luster.
Yo, you're on timeout.
Girl, bring that shea butter ass on over here.
Right. Yeah, Donald Glover, the first black man to meme himself in the roles. You're right.
He really did.
Yeah, he does it every time. I'm just like, he is a nerd. I mean, why not? He's a player. Stands on his word. Man, it's been a bit. It's been a what are y'all doing?
You're trying not to laugh, and Will's not trying to make a straight face. Something.
Look, I'm guaranteeing you.
Innocent.
I'm guaranteeing you we're getting clips. We always do. And I'm gonna talk to Will. Hey, I'm gonna talk to Will after the show. I'm just like, yo, I'm gonna need something from you. That was nice what you did. I like that. Yeah. You got gumption, kid. You know what I'm saying?
Fancy. You got moxie.
You got moxie, kid.
Not moxie.
I need a cigar. You got heart. You got rock your Obama.
I'm about to fight the raging bull. Like what's it called?
Oh my God! So before we head out of it, I want to give our man Wendell his time to shine and tell everybody where they can find him, and once again tell them about the TCon.
Pretty much you can find me on IG at as Big Smooth, BIGSMU. You can find me at ScorpKing.costuming. That's SCORP King.costuming. Or you can find me as Ohio H Enterprises.
The man is moving.
Right.
I'm telling you. He's looking for models.
I'm looking for models. Later on this summer, I'll be looking for sponsors because I'm also building out a studio, hopefully to be open sometime around this time next year. That's going to be a film studio, photography studio, and a lot more. It's not going to be the average run-of-the-mill joint that they put out here. It's going to be something for the community too.
Yeah.
But
And
that's too much to talk about.
Is what we call movement in the community, the blurred community. More, we need more like you.
Yes.
Thank you, brother, for coming through.
Yes. And I need
he knew exactly what to do in that chat. When he created that chat, he threw me in there, and I'm like, say less.
Like I put it to you like this. And the crazy thing about it is, everybody I pulled up in there name started with a C until I pulled Montel. Yeah. I'm like, hold up. I got C here, C, and M. The fuck? We're gonna have to talk to him, tell him to change his name.
Like, you need to do something, Montel. Yeah, but yeah, man, it's always. I'm glad you stopped through.
I appreciate you giving me the time to be on here, be a little silly, and and talk about my stuff. But
hey, man, anytime that this door is always open. It's like going to your grandmama's house and your cousins is there. Like, you ain't even got the gas to stay tonight. The pallets is already made up. So
you talking about that? I was talking about food. Damn. I went back to the fried fish, the potatoes.
Oh yeah.
Look, tap water.
Tap water.
Oh man!
This is why this generation and this on this panel is so resilient. We drink tap water, people.
Word. I mean, hey,
yeah.
I'll be 52. I lived off that stuff.
Like, look,
still do.
That's just
without the filters.
Yeah, Kira's like smoke. I drank out the garden hose.
Parents used to blow smoke in our faces. They didn't know no better. They didn't.
Right.
I'm prepared for this, baby.
Roll.
I can run 5 miles.
I literally said that in the chat. I'm like, yo, like Geek My Heart said, y'all northern peeps, y'all good? And I'm like, we seem fine up here. And that's when I start getting pictures, and I'm like, I have prepared for this all of my life. We've been told that up here in Cleveland there's a hellmouth. We lived through that. So what's a little smoke? Oh man, Wendell, man, thanks again for coming through, man.
Bro, it's my honor, and I thank you again.
Oh, always. Before we
so many times will be had, shit will be shot.
Oh yes,
and things will be drank.
Yeah.
We'll be drinking.
As long as it's not my Lord.
Oh hell no, nah.
See, look, see.
My Lord has y'all. Every time my Lord is said, it's like Baltimore. Like no.
Nah. I mean, it's got that doggone spearmint toothpaste aftertaste.
Ooh,
but nah.
And I mean, and it's only there for a split second because
that part right there.
You're just like, oh, you know that meme where that woman is just like, oh, no, you're just like,
like, nah,
oh, it's like it just falls right out your mouth. You don't want it there no more. I'm like, I can't wash it out.
It's like eating that black licorice for the first time as a baby.
Black licorice.
And it sticks to the bottom of your lip, so you gotta sit there.
That is child abuse.
Yeah,
exactly. As an adult, though, that's what Malort is.
Yeah,
that's Malort in the bottle.
What my guy said. Oh, you got to drink it chilled. I'm like, it's like pizza. If it ain't good hot, it ain't good cold.
Right.
Jesus.
And they had the nerve to mix it with Four Loko.
Oh Lord.
Who? On what Black Jesus table? What is going on?
I don't
know. Who's doing this?
We talked
Who was
about
going through things in life?
Right.
That is the drink of
at that point. Just go to church. Really, nothing in your life at that moment. Just
why you've already exercised whatever's in you, and it doesn't matter.
Oh, you reset to 0 after that.
Right.
Jesus.
That is factory default for your bowels.
There's a reason why that stuff is on earth and not in hell. The devil himself is like, you know what?
Anytime you make something that makes Cisco look like a good drink, something's wrong.
The way you just said that,
something's wrong.
It was so earnest.
I was like, it was
at that point. Just go ahead and get 150 moonshine. Just go ahead and At that point, just go straight to wood grain.
Right.
Wood grain alcohol.
Oh my God.
Mashed corn liquor.
You might as well get that bathhouse gin. Just don't be near open flames.
Bathhouse gin.
Go on down the street and get some of that Mr. Rodney's back. Go and get Mr. Rodney's jug. Take this $5 and get me and come back with a jug.
You mean the jug that's two-tone brown? That jug?
Two-tone brown with a pig face on it? That's how you don't get the one with the cow on it, because the cow is that bullshit. I want the cow, I want the pig on it.
You definitely seem like you know your shit.
Yeah, you know your shit.
Wow.
I was the kid that got sick.
Let's get ready to say you seen some things.
9 years old.
That's why you thought that bucket of spaghetti is
like it's a backroom deal.
I heard you, Will. I heard you, Will. He can't taste nothing. He sniffed that bathtub alcohol one too many times, and now his sense of taste is gone. It's all gone. Eating tub meatballs. What's wrong with you?
Oh God.
Oh no, but I didn't try that till I was 16. I messed up horribly because I drunk a cup instead of sipped it. I was sitting down having some life decisions like what did
It explains so much. It explains so much right now. Oh Lord!
What'd you say? He sits on the curb with
we
his
all had
legs
to learn.
crossed.
We all had to learn somewhere.
I learned through it from a Heineken bottle, not drinking grain alcohol. Good God.
Oh, beer.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Send Big Willie down there. He'll take care of it.
Tafari's 110% right. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I was the one that got sent out to get the liquor. That's because apparently I was a trustworthy one. Trustworthy. Will ain't gonna drink that liquor. Go and sit him down. Go and sit him down there.
It was like, is it that good or is it that bad? Like, what are you? You say he's sitting there, Will is sitting on the curb, just sitting there holding the whole cup, just
thinking.
I did worse. I sat the cup down. The cup sat next to me like it was a damn dog. I was like, what's going on?
Why'd you do this to me?
What made so bad? My old man saw me do it, and he's sitting there laughing his ass off.
He was like, life is about to teach you the lesson that I don't need to teach you. That's what that was about.
He sat there and just watched
like, you just gonna let him? And like the lesson has been taught already. It's there. It's nothing else to talk about. Ain't no punishment to be needed.
I'm just sitting here waiting to see if he falls off the curb or not.
That's it. Make sure the boy don't hit his head.
Yeah. The only thing I can do is like, don't throw up. Don't throw up.
That's when it happens with you.
Yep.
Because there's things happening with your body you can't explain, and it's not puberty. You're just like, what in the world?
I swear that kept me from drinking a long ass time.
It made you quit drinking, didn't it?
It turned me sober for about
Keep your body pure, huh? Yeah, not for the reasons you think.
My dad being a dick. You want a drink, son? Really, old man? You better.
He said that joke never gets old.
Listen.
Not till you get petty and say nursing homes are still a thing, Dad.
Yeah. Yes.
He got real quiet. It's like, got real quiet.
Oh,
well, you're gonna be written out the will.
I'm pretty sure I already am.
It's like,
you're gonna be written out the will.
I can see it out the back. It's like just not him.
He said,
As a fellow West Indian, sir, I was not given an option.
Wow.
So just no, this was self-experimentation. They wasn't watching, and what that baby's not gonna drink out that, but we ain't got to worry about her. She'll be fine.
Look here, my great grandmother did that. I thought it was pop. She would pour it in her coffee mug.
Oop. I just saw everybody drinking soda. In my head, I'm like, well, shit, if everybody's drinking it, how come I can't?
And down it. And
I thought, right.
I chose poorly.
This don't smell like ginger ale.
That's some strong ass. That's some strong ass soda. That's a strong ass.
They left it unattended.
Why is it sparkling?
Yeah,
I'm on some ginger ale. That ain't ginger ale. You tell
that baby some water.
You can't make that mistake with a 40.
No.
That learned the hard way.
Yeah, that was my first sip. Old English 800.
Woo!
Yeah.
The gold can.
Yeah. Like I said, the 40.
The bottles.
Yeah.
You had the
You got
the fine vintage.
That's the stuff that it looks the same way going in as it does coming out.
Yep, and it don't matter which way it come out.
Chris, you got a whole lot of clips now.
No, oh wait, I think there's one more. Hey Will. Hey Will.
Oh, wow.
What how about you, sir? Do you have any drinking stories that you'd like to share?
Wow.
Hey, and I approve.
See, this is why we need to discuss Fast and Furious. That's against the family right
Sir,
there.
that was not an answer.
Wow.
Wait,
Wow.
no, we're on the ship. We're on the ship, and this is fine. It's like it doesn't leave the ship.
Right.
This is bonding.
Shit.
Like
This is the worst AA group to be a part of.
like once upon a time, at a time so long ago, there may have been someone that looks very similar to me that used to like start the party off with a couple shots of Everclear. Just
oh my god.
If you, okay, folks, if you rewind back about 30
You
seconds,
probably was blue juicing it real good. Wasn't
for those at home watching this after we've done the live, if you rewind back about 30 seconds, you look at my face. That is when I discovered that story. Thank you.
2 shots of Everclear, sir. What were you trying to clear out?
Right.
Not your sinuses.
The demons.
For sure.
Just trying to enjoy myself.
Trying to get rid of, was it? Yeah, tuberculosis.
You were trying to meet yourself, like astral projection or something.
Right. I was like, let me meet my demons on the inside.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And you also don't let white boys give you 120 proof doggone apple pie moonshine.
Oh god.
And not tell you until
they're selling it at the green market.
You could stop that.
We got this whole ass bottle of doggone apple pie moonshine,
and it's
deceptive.
Hit me up. Deceptive little spell, isn't it,
bruh? I took the first sip. I'm like, yo,
it's smooth.
Nah, I'm like, what proof is this? Because it damn near burnt my shit.
Yeah. You could have stopped that sentence
and then you remember how you
just don't let white boys.
Nah, Spartan. You know how you say you set the cup down?
Mm-hmm.
I set the cup down and it sat there for about another 3 hours as I went to go do something else. I'm like, yo, nah, I ain't fucking with that. No.
120, but that's worse than white lightning. I mean, I like moonshine, but I got limits.
Yeah, I mean, I love me some moonshine. I got moonshine all over.
Me and moonshine do not have a great relationship anymore.
You guys, like I said, anything above 80, you trying to prove something. I like to enjoy it. I'm not trying to send myself down the road and I'm still sitting down.
Look, the fact that I drank half a jar in one night and remember it.
Then you don't want to hang out with us. That's right.
I remember everything. I didn't embarrass myself. I didn't do anything crazy.
No,
what was the point?
Chris, Dragon Con, we got 3 gallons of shine in different flavors. At Dragon Con, we usually have 3 gallons of shine.
The only thing I regret that night is leaving my bed a mess.
And then friends coming in.
So
that's gas money. That's not a drink.
That is 88 on a good day.
Yeah.
Nah. The fun part is this. My boy did, because my boy down in Atlanta does a shine up for us.
Mm-hmm.
He made 6 different flavors last year.
Mm-hmm.
We did an Infinity Glove challenge.
I'm afraid to see how this turns.
Oh, pray tell, sir. What is that?
So
you literally drink everybody but me, him. Actually, everybody but the folks that normally drink in our room. It dropped out after the first 4. I think we did another 2 rounds.
Oh, well, 4 is impressive because usually I see people go to 3. People go to 3 and drop, but 4 is not bad.
Yeah,
4 is not bad.
Because that was
somewhere Thanos is like
between 18 and 24 shots.
Damn.
I didn't snap enough of y'all niggas out.
Exactly. He was like, wait a minute. I missed a few people. Who brought me this?
And the Infinity Gauntlet run, Jesus Christ.
My experience was like, it was my birthday, and I was getting ready that night because we were out, me and the boys was going out, and I just left a bunch of stuff on my bed. Completely forgot I left a bunch of stuff on my bed. Had a whole night of partying, drinking, and half a jar of moonshine. Got back and was like, yeah, I'm about to, after everything came down and back up, I was like, all right, I'm ready to lay down. Forgot I had all that stuff on the bed. I literally did. Boom.
Oh.
And then thought I got in the bed. Apparently, I was in the bed just laying like that, but in the praying position. Like I was.
Oh yeah.
I kept trying to figure out, like, man,
I had one of those nights.
Damn. I'm like, still have my clothes on, and I'm just like, oh, screw it. It's just my bed. Whatever.
Yeah. Those are nights you have flashbacks like 2 months later. You're like, yo, what happened?
Buddy calling me. He was like, my mom was like, Antoine's calling you. He's been calling you all morning. He was like, man, I thought you was dead. I was like, no, I was asleep. He was like, he was like, I remember. I told him, I'm like, I remember everything. He's like, how? I'm like, I don't know. That just
that is a liver of legend, sir. That is
you
good. I'm sorry.
That's one of my Marine Corps drinking stories.
It was he was North Carolina's finest.
I would never drink with armed forces ever again. Never.
Jungle Juice.
Oh, Jungle Juice ain't.
It take Kurt to tell that story.
Jungle Juice is how my story started out.
That was Jungle Juice. When Jungle Juice that Kurt made was the not last year was my first time at BlurCon. Prior to that, it was COVID, but it was before that. And it had Cinematic Assassin's favorite Everclear in it. I'm like, and the first thing I told Kurt, whatever you do, I don't want to see no damn Everclear. And what does he do? Bring me my Lord. I'm like, you bastard.
Nah, man.
This is why watching the Tipsy Bartender now you start having flashbacks.
They need to hold that man accountable for his actions.
For real. because and he did one thing with a watermelon that made me flash back to the story I'm about to tell you. My second year in the Marine Corps, both my roommates were 25 and up. I was only maybe 19, 20 by that time. My roommates are 25 and up. These jokers is like, yo, let's drink today. All right, bet. They went and bought a watermelon, bunch of fruit, carved the motherfucker out, put the fruit back in it with some Malibu, some Bacardi rum, both light and dark.
Ooh.
And I don't remember what else went in there because the other stuff that we bought that morning was saved for the sex on the beach that we were drinking that night.
Damn.
So the watermelons marinated for most of the day, and we just lightly picking fruit out. Okay, yeah, that's it, and that's it. Start drinking the damn sex on the beach. Run out of materials. So we're making so now they making half-ass sex on the beach, and then they're like 9:30, 10 o'clock. They're like, "Yo, let's go to DC." All right. Why the next morning they tell me, "All right, yo, this is what had happened. We went to this club, coaching fourth or something like that. Fourth and whatever the name of the club was. Shit was 20, 30 years ago, damn near. I said I'm old, damn. But we get to the club. We still drinking the stuff that we brought from the barracks. Meet up with some girls. Everything's going smooth. Somebody hands me a damn Heineken. I don't drink Heineken.
Oh.
Take a sip of the Heineken. Start dancing with a homegirl. Taste her doggone perfume. Did one of these. Literally did one of these. Hold on a second.
Dang.
Still sitting in my chair. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, you need to go to the bathroom. I don't know where the bathroom is, and I don't think I could walk to the bathroom.
Your leg, you was in that stationary position, like I am not.
The lower half of the body was
they somehow got me to the bathroom, and I'm like, I don't have to throw up no more, but I gotta pee. And from that point to the point where they told me I was sitting outside being fed bread by a cop because he didn't want to take me in for drunkenness, for public drunkenness.
Mm-hmm.
And he actually said, "No, I've been that way a couple of times. Go get some bread."
Dang.
This is all the stuff that they telling me the next day.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were like, "Yo, yeah, we took you back to the truck so you can sleep it off." But on the way to the truck, these girls pulled in, a whole nother set of girls pulled in, and they were rubbing and kissing on your head. Did you get a phone number or name? Nah, we worried about you.
Damn.
Then what did y'all do after you got me in the truck? Oh, we went back in the club. Then how the fuck were you worried about me if you went back in the club?
It sounded like once he was in the trunk, it's like, okay, he cool. He cool.
Yeah.
Let's go finish the night off. Oh my god.
And they would have been mad
I
too.
knew-
He would have done round 3 in the truck.
Right.
No, the only thing I knew is I woke up the next morning, sprawled across my bed, still had my clothes on. One pants leg was pink.
Yeah.
And I was trying to figure out how I was back in my actual bed.
Dang.
They explained all that shit to me. I'm like, huh?
See, that's the worst part when you find you can't remember anything and then you're told a series of
Look,
events.
Wait, hold on. Look at cinematic
Especially when
assassin. He's like,
especially
wait a
when
minute.
it's involving good-looking women too.
Cinematic assassin is like, how can I spin this?
Nah, there is no spin, bro. This was total fucked up in this because I had two damn bartenders for fucking roommates who
Dang, just
didn't give a fuck about getting me drunk as fuck.
Oh my
just
god.
all the way messed up. But
Yeah. Oh my god. Well, we're signing out. Oh man, what a way to go out, ain't it?
Yeah.
Always a party here at Blur's Eye.
That's why I don't party like that no more.
we learn so much more about each other as the show goes on.
Right.
We learned so much.
That means
get
we
it
gotta
out the
get-
way
that
now
means when
before
they go-
BlurCon.
Yeah, that means when
Wow.
we know what to expect. Oh man, Lady Mandalore, tell everybody where they can find you.
Why
bet
you
you
pick
go.
me? Why you
It's
pick
always
me?
ladies.
It's always you. Ladies
God
first.
damn.
Okay.
Hi,
okay.
everybody.
I was gonna say.
Yo, you got it good together real good, real quick.
Oh my god.
Hi. How can I help you?
You helped us just by your blurtiness right now.
Oh my god. This is us.
Okay, good morning, good evening, good night, ladies
Don't
and
worry,
gentlemen.
the ship is parked. Don't worry, it's docked.
All right,
Woosah.
I gotta shake it together. All right.
Boy, Blur
Let's
Count is
sober
gonna
up.
be
Hold
hungry.
on, let me get it together. Hold on. Shit. K. Roomful of Blurs is a podcast that I perform every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This Sunday I will have a special guest. He's gonna be he's creating a new comic. He's gonna have an album out at the same time and a mobile game all dropping on the same day.
Mhm.
Donald Glover.
Dope.
Close. No. The name of the comic is Black Lions and Cubs. The creator is named Hotep, and he's real cool. Stop by 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a plug as a commercial or whatever the hell it is. I'm a little bit drunk because I drank this too fast. So you can also find me.
That cup ain't dropped once.
Nope, it never will.
Steady,
Weebles wobble,
steady
but they don't
as a
fall
rock.
down.
It must be very good to get you that one because it's small too.
It's moonshine. So, if you guys want to find out more about me and what I do, you can reach me here at Roomful of Blurs on Instagram. You can also find me on Fanbase. That is an app that is owned by the lovely and illustrious, Isaac Hayes III, Black-owned Fanbase app. Do
There
it.
it
It's
is.
fun. On Saturday nights at 9 p.m., the first Saturday of the month, I hold a chat room there, and we talk about all things nerd, anything that's from, the most recent current events, all the way up to, oh Lord, what did we talk about last? We talk about some wild shit. We talk about the stuff that we don't talk about in here with y'all. We talk about on there. So stop by, come through. Third thing.
You'll love it. You'll love it.
Third thing. I am also you can also find me on TikTok as Child of Mandalore. I have a podcast that goes by that name as well, where I talk about the history of Mandalore. You'll enjoy it. It's like a refresher course before you fall into The Mandalorian, which is an amazing show. Get into it.
Please, if you haven't, then you be doing yourself a disservice.
Not the Mentos freshener pose.
Coined.
Look, Will's like, this is going to be a lot of clips.
So freshness full of life.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
The fresh maker.
I actually could sing that.
Ooh, commercial.
Oh my God. That's a commercial. Yo.
Sorry, your ammo, sir.
What did he say?
Oh God.
Hello.
Oh my God. Big's brew from One Piece.
Always with the jokes. Right on time, Zavari.
I don't get it, and I'm offended somehow. Shut up.
I think you're a little bit too small for us to talk about it then, baby.
But you're fine. You're fine. We'll send you a link.
Wow.
Okay. I am Lainey. I am one half of Geek by Heart.
We have gotten the giggles now.
I am one half of the.
Oh, okay. I got mute.
Rewind.
Oh man.
I am Lainey. I am one half of Geek by Heart. Me and my husband Jay. We talk about movies. I love to talk about horror movies. I am writing for Blur's Eye View. New articles coming soon. You can find us all at Geek by Heart on YouTube, Geek by Heart on IG, Geek by Heart on TikTok, and sometimes we post on Twitter, but not often. But yeah, come and see us. It's a party all the time.
There. Man, short, sweet, got it to the point. Okay, lady. All right,
Hey.
I see you. I see you.
I'm sorry, I do too much. Goddamn.
No, it's not that. I enjoyed it. I was just like, I wasn't ready for it.
Here, you got more. One day I want to be like you, girl. So I have more.
No, homie, nah, bitch. No, go to sleep. No, go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Okay. Don't leave Kira. Don't leave Kira. Don't get Kira. Don't leave Kira.
Don't.
Hi. Hi. You want me to speak with the Jamaican accent?
I
want me to say what to go on?
Kira, I will pour Stevie Wonder right now. I will pour Stevie Wonder. No, okay. Black Spartan, also known as Black Box 447 on all socials. You can find me pretty much everywhere. I do reviews, everything that I read, that I play, that I watch, and gym stuff because I like to do a couple push-ups. I do have a couple of podcasts of my own. First one is How the Fuck Got Here, my daily political news podcast every Wednesday and Saturday that can be seen on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I also have a video game podcast called Get Bit Podcast with my co-host Joe Tonello every Friday, which can be found on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Both podcasts can be heard anywhere where podcasts can be seen and heard. Also on Opulence Radio, very soon on Always Record TV, as we'll be joining Blur's Eye View, we'll be joining Room Full of Blurs. Pretty much everybody. We're all trying to expand. I'm still not looking at Kira. At the same time, I'm one of the new heads of the Blur's Eye View podcast. I actually the Blur's Eye View website. I do it the wrestling column. Why? Because wrestling is real. People are fake. At the same time, guys, I say this because we need to start doing more of this. We need to be more sharing, more welcoming, more promoting. It takes zero energy to do all of these things. It takes 100% energy to be a dick. So simply put, as much as I would love to talk to everybody, as much as we should be unifying and helping, in other words, simply put, don't be a dick. We'll all be cool.
All right. Cinematic Assassin will be watching. Tell them where they can find you. Your Lady Mandalore's on a one.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm here for it.
Carrie, you need to bring that to BlurCon. That's all I'm saying.
That's it. That's it.
You see what I didn't think about that already? I love you. Bye.
Apparently, I'm also the text message assassin because, like, the drive-by jokes, they happen when you least expect it. I'm a writer for purefandom.com where I talk about movie trailers. I am a writer for blurdseyeView.org where I talk about action movies. I am a opinion haver on the socials at IG and the TikTok and the Twitters, if you will, at Mayhem Media. That's MAYEHEM Media. I do film reviews, TV reviews, talk about comics and whatever the hell else I choose. If you like horror, like Lainey, you want to check out my short series, Did I Survive? When I watch a horror movie and tell you how my blackness would have helped me actually make it through this film.
I like that.
Or you can check me out with my other new series called Movie in a Minute, where I take your 2-hour movie and I give you that hot 60-second review.
I like it.
You can also ask Will for some tips.
I'm that dude, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. You can also find me on the YouTube where I'm going to start my weekly news recap of what's popping in the population with my Blurred News Network. If you want to run up on your boy in person, I suggest don't. But I will be at BlurredCon, where there be legal and okay and acceptable. So you can find me and the crew at the BlurredCon. Holla at your boy. Yeah, I think that's everything. So as I always continue to stress, mental health is important. So be sure to take your meds and take that PTO. And whatever else you do in this day and the next, be sure you lean into learning, lean into laughter, lean into love, and we're going to make this thing a better place.
Right. And this is why you watch us live. Because if you don't, you miss everything. I am your host, Chris Fury, the man on the wall, the king of the north, Papa Bear of the Blur World. I do not need a longer name tag. I'm going to stop it at 3, and that's it. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for the crew. Thank you to our guest Wendell for coming through. Scorpion King costume, check it out. Go to the website. Show your love. If you are wanting to be a cosplayer, if you want to model, hit this man up. You will not regret it. Also, we are going to be at BlurCon. There it is. Details coming later as times and day. Hopefully, we get a good time and a good day, and not at the hot time. You know. If you know, you know. Also, you can always check us out everywhere you listen to your podcast. That's including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon, you name it. We're there. You can also see us live in person. Always press record. Let's get that up there real quick. And there we go. Always press record. You can always check it out on Always Press Record APR TV on Roku TV and Amazon Fire. Go to alwayspressrecord.com for directions on how to get that downloaded. And you can watch us anywhere you have your device. TV, bathroom, kitchen, living room. Have fun with it. You can check us out on the YouTube channel. Show your love on the YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. We are always appreciative. Let's get those numbers up, people. We like what we see. You like what you see. And we want to keep providing that for you. Merch is coming soon. So, because, I'm a graphic tee king over here. I'm always got something on. So you want to see some more of that. Shout out to our affiliate, Otaku Noir. Go to Otaku Noir, the #1 blurred mystery box company. Hit Blurred's Eye View at the checkout for free shipping. Everything that's in that box, no matter, they come out quarterly. I think it's quarterly.
Yeah.
Anything that comes in that box, trust me, you won't be disappointed. It's always something dope done by blurred creatives of all backgrounds. It's always dope stuff, especially when you get dope cereal boxes like this. This is such a dope piece I got right there. One of the dopest things I got next to the blurred coins and everything. So you want to go there, you want to go to otakunoir.com, get the discount code Blurred's Eye View, free shipping. So you want to hit that up. Shout out to our other sponsor, Ultimate Wireless, ultimate-wireless.com. Also, you can follow them on IG, ultimate_wireless_ENT. But if you are new to here, you can always check us out on IG, Blur's Eye View. And it will always show you to the link tree in the bio right there. And it will always put you to the Facebook podcast. And you can also listen to us on opulenceradio.com, where Blur's Eye View leads the charge every Thursday for Blurred Out Thursday. So guess what? You'll listen to us. You listen to Room Full of Blurs. You'll listen to Get Bit and many, many, many others. And also you can listen to us on Mondays as well on Man Cave Monday. But I want to thank our team over here. This is a great team. Thank Wendell for stopping through, for showing up and giving us some proper drinking buddy stories.
Ow.
And what to do and what not to do.
Yeah, those was fucked up stories. I had evil roommates.
Oh man,
you don't do that to a young kid.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you don't. You just don't. But thank you once again for stopping through, Wendell, man. It's always a pleasure, man. I can't wait to see you in person again this time.
And
we're
gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun.
Oh yeah. If it's nothing else, you definitely gonna have fun. If you have fun on this platform, definitely gonna have fun with us in person. So stay tuned. Thanks again for stopping through. Thanks to crew.
Yeah.
I told y'all we'll laugh a minute. Like if y'all not watching this live, then what are you doing with your life? As I do with every show, remember to educate yourself and others, entertain yourself and others, and most of all, encourage yourself and others. This is Chris Fury with the squad. We're docking. We're pulling out. We out of here.
Bye.